Hey everybody, this video is how to walk in evening gown. I will be juxtaposing the evening gown walk with the opening number walk and a swimsuit walk. It's worth noting that it depends on what system you're competing in. Certain systems have certain types of movement, and some systems are more conservative, and I'm talking about Miss America, and have a little bit less going on. The swimsuit competition is also not in every system. Obviously, Miss America got rid of that, but a lot of other pageants do have swimsuits. So I'm just doing this video to show you the differences in how you carry yourself in evening gown versus in swimsuit. Now, the biggest difference in swimsuit is that you have a lot more liberal movement in the hips. There's more of a swaying going on, and you can be a bit flirtatious in your facial expressions and in the way you move your head. The swimsuit competition is very, very sexy by nature of the fact that you are wearing a bikini, and your movement should really reflect a lot of confidence. So if that means that you have a little bit more of a hit movement, you have more of a staccato movement in the way that you really hit that pose, that is absolutely okay, especially if the music is also very upbeat and has those hits as well. It's all about matching the rhythm of the music, the vibe of the competition, with what you're doing with your body. So that's swimsuit. In opening number, it's your first time being seen by the judges on stage. So similarly to swimsuit, you want to have a lot of energy. The biggest difference though is instead of being a little too flirtatious, you just want to be happy. You want to be jovial, and you also want to match the music of the opening number that has been chosen for you. One thing about opening number is you really want to make eye contact with those judges. You essentially want to be sending focus in their direction and saying, look at me, look at me. I know there are a lot of other contestants on stage with me, but I want you looking at me. That is the mantra that should be going through your head. You don't want to be looking at the ground, no looking elsewhere, no looking at the wings, looking at the judges or the photographers or the audience. Maybe the balcony, maybe your fans, whatever it is, keep your eye contact focused and project, look at me, because in opening number, it can be very overwhelming for the audience in a good way, right? You just see all this visual splendor, but you as a contestant, what you can control is how you attract and project that magnetism. So eye contact is very important in opening number, as well as having a walk that matches the music, is upbeat, is happy, and is a genuine smile. Now for the evening gown walk. The evening gown walk is all about looking effortless. You want to glide. You don't want to have any stark staccato hip motions. You don't want to have movements that are too sharp. The evening gown is all about projecting cool as a cucumber smoothness. And the way that you walk in evening gown should really be buttery, okay? Sometimes in some pageants they choose some upbeat music, but no matter what, the evening gown competition is all about elegance. So even though the music in evening gown, if they're giving you something that's choppier, they're giving you something more upbeat, just try your best to reach that happy medium of still walking very smoothly as if a book could be balanced on your head, while also walking on beat to the music. So let's review quickly. This is what a swimsuit walk looks like. See how there's a lot more flair, a lot more movement in the hips, some flirtation going on in facial expression, a lot more of a staccato precision in those poses and those hits. Now let's compare that against opening number, which will have some dance moves oftentimes. In this case, I don't know your choreography, so I'm just improvising with a walking pattern. Happy, smiley, eye contact with the judges. And lastly, the evening gown walk. The evening gown walk is all about elegance, no bouncing, very smooth, still looking calm and collected, no locking your knees, but if you do, transition from pose to pose and walk the way a princess would, okay? So in summary, the biggest differences are swimsuit, very sexy, a lot more that you can get away with movement-wise, flirtation in the face. Opening number, happy, happy energy. You want that attention from the judges. You are fighting for that magnetism. You don't want anyone looking at the girl next to you. You want them looking at you. So you need to project that with your face and the energy as well. And evening gown is all about elegance, being streamlined in your movements, nothing too sharp, hitting poses with equal times patience, but also walking to the music too. You don't want to take too long. If you're taking too long in your final pose, it can get a little bit drawn out, but you don't want to rush it. Very important, don't rush the evening gown walk. Inexperienced contestants will oftentimes walk in a rushed fashion because they are nervous. Don't do that, okay? Really slow it down, milk it, smile, and just glide off. So I'm going to demonstrate a classic swimsuit walk for you, and you'll notice a few things. It's a lot more upbeat. You do a lot more twirls. It's more flirtatious. This is classic swimsuit. See how I move my arms a little bit more? I raise my chin, I lower it again. It's all sex appeal and energy, athleticism. Okay? And the way that I cross my legs is a little bit more bouncy. Okay? So that's swimsuit. Opening number, watch. A little more standard, still very happy, lots of energy projecting forward. Okay? There might be some dancing happening here, but the most important thing is eye contact with the judges, eye contact with the audience. You want to fight for their gaze. Okay? So similar to swimsuit, less flirtation. And now for evening gown. Very smooth, very collected, less bouncing. It's almost like I can balance a book or a glass of water on top of my head. Now I can still move my arms. I can still do a twirl. But everything is just smooth, precise, and buttery. So if I have a train on, I'll do a little turn. And put my hands up on my hips if I want. Smile at every judge, not just one judge. At the cameras too. And then walk off. And help yourself to a beer. All right, that's a wrap. All right, we're good. Thank you, Upschool. Yes, thank you. Let's go inside. Thank you.